All right, guys, we have Miles at the Houston Regionals. We had about 500 and some people, 10 rounds.
560, 540, I don't know. In that range.
No. What place did you get?
Got 7th place today. Lost to getting de-shifted a lot.
Oh, hey.
So I only lost 2 rounds, but both of them were to Kashtira and both of them were to shifter. So,
okay.
But I'll take 8 and 2.
Okay,
the tiebreakers are really good.
What'd you play today?
I played Drytron.
Okay.
So, you want to get into it?
Yeah, let's go get into it.
Before we continue with today's video, don't forget to go check out my sponsors from Dank Rituals. They have some of the coolest playmats, deck boxes, oversleeves, even dice. They just came out with their brand new travel bag, and it is beautiful. I love it, and you guys will definitely love it yourselves. Make sure you guys click the link down in the description to go check them out.
So, 3 Alpha, 3 Zeta, 3 Alteus.
Okay.
I value this Drytron highly compared to other people. I know like 3322 of Gamma has become like what most people do, but this Drytron is just absolutely incredible. Getting the extra advantage to draw cards and see what you need to see, follow up, extra fairies. You'll see why that's important in my build later. It's the most, I've said this before, it's the most underrated Drytron name. It's really, really good. And then for my fairies, I played this. I played Choju, Orange Light, and Lancia. I am playing the Perfection build, so that's why Choju's in there. This card's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's really nuts. This card's also really strong in this format. You can search it, so those are 4 fairies. And then this card went in all day.
3 Kurikara.
Played Kurikara in the main deck. It's just really good against Kashtira. When they go standby phase to bring out the thing, and usually they're going for like lock 3. If they don't go for lock 5, this guy just punishes them immediately. And then typically, I think if they're going in blind, they should be locking your spell and trap card zones anyway. So then Kurikara just outs the board, which is kind of nuts. And it's a fairy. That actually came up a lot to where I can go and grab Orange Light early. And then it's just a negate for a hand trap, which is really good. So play around nib with it, break people's boards. Just a really insane card. I really liked Kurikara. And then for my rituals, played 1 Perfection, played 1 Natasha, played 1 Draco Nids, played this is my win condition. This card is so insane. I wasn't playing Amber Factor today. I think that's the build I'm like most well known for. But this accomplishes nearly the same thing. You're not actually skipping their turn, but you're essentially doing the same thing when you Azathoth them on their turn. So, and then Edatin, and then of course 3 Ventin. No explanation there. Then I play Called by the Grave, Dawn of the Herald for the combo. Drawing this card you think would suck, but sometimes drawing it's not even that bad. So, Dawn of the Herald, the 1 Duster, the 1 Foolish. Just think these are all just solid good cards. Then I played 3 Emergency, Search Drytrons, 2 Prep. I think I'd like to play 3 of this. In this build, just getting to bin 10 early or getting the ability to add back your ritual spell is insane. So I think I'll probably try and find a way to get this to 3. And then I'm on 2 Nova and 2 Field Spell. I think that this ratio has become more standard, actually, because right now the Field Spell has a lot of good utility. If I'm playing against Kashtira, I can make one of the guys a level 6. If I'm playing against, yesterday this came up at locals, it didn't come up today, but like if I'm playing against Exo Sister, I just turn the guy into level 3 and then they can't make their XIZs, and so that's really good. So the level modulation part is actually kind of relevant. So 2 and 2, plus I hate drawing like, Nova, so I'd rather have Field Spell Nova. 2 Ritual Spell. I think 2 Ritual Spell just increases the ceiling of the deck like insanely, and makes your prep way better. And then this is another card. I'm going to try and find a way to fit 3 of it in. Talents is an insane card, obviously, and there were so many matchups where if I had opened this card more often, I would have 2-0'd a lot more people, or I would have just been able to win the match outright. So when you get hand trapped to Oblivion, having this card is just like really crazy. And then we'll do, I guess we'll do side deck first, and then we'll do extra.
Sounds good.
Or, yeah, we'll do it that way. So then I went for Contact C. This kind of pulls double duty against Kashtira and against Despia. Because if you drop this against Despia, it makes the line to get to Puppet way harder. They can still technically do it, but the hand has to be really crazy to do it, like really, really nuts. So Contact C just makes it way harder for them. And also, we talked about how this card comes in against Kashtira, because if they ever go like Unicorn for Theosis, you just drop it and then they do nothing. So they pass on that board, which is fine with me. Also, the other thing about Contact C, which was pointed out to me by one of my good testing partners, was that's a level 6. So when I give it to my opponent, if I Natasha and take my Contact C, I can make Beatrice later in the turn, which is kind of cool. Also, technically an Ibli out, and it being an Ibli out is really cool too because it's a level 6. So Contact C, and then I was really scared of the puppet, so I played this for the puppet and also this for the puppet. Now, we've debated a lot about which card was best to stop the gimmick puppet from coming out and beating you. And of course, you can't stop Expulsion with this, but you can stop Albion with this. And Bell is good, but Bell also loses to Aqua Dolphin. So we were looking for cards that beat the puppet play, but also didn't lose to Aqua Dolphin. And so these were the only 6 that did that consistently. They're bad top decks into the Expulsion, whereas Bell's a good top deck, but I think if you're relying to top deck it and out into that matchup, you're already getting cooked. So, and then I played 2 Droplet. This card is not seeing a lot of play this format, but it's quite good into Rogue. And I also side this in against like Trap Trick, and I also side this in against Labyrinth, and that'll make sense why later. Of course, you're thinking like already, well, you're just gonna get skill drained, and then what does application does this have? But it has it outplays skill drain when you'll see this last virtual monster I play. So this card's really good. And then I play Change of Heart, I play Giant Trunade, I play this, and then I side a little Thrust package. This card's so insane. So all those are just genetically good searchable cards with Thrust, and then I played one of this, and then I played one of this. So this card alongside these 2 guys are why trap decks never beat you. And it's because even against Labyrinth, if they skill drain you, you just drop this, activate its effect, and then droplet it off, and then Trunade all the back row. So it can seem counterintuitive to side these in against back row decks that play skill drain. But the application of these cards in the Trap Tricks matchup, and then also just against like all the random rogue decks are like insane, and then you get to outplay every back row deck. So like, I'm short on back row move on this deck, but between Thrust, Trunade, and then the fact that I can just search and drop this whenever and outplay it with a Droplet or Book is really important. And then the extra deck will go at a bunch of tokens. I guess we'll go backwards. So Entis and Herald, that makes no next explanation. Played a Symbol. This should have been Fuko. A Symbol in theory is better than Fuko in a couple different scenarios, but in the scenario where you're going up against Kashtira and they D-shifter you, and you make this, you lose to Big Eye. So I needed to play Fuko. Because they Big Eye this, switch it to attack, swing and make their own Zeus, and then you're really sad. So this should have been Fuko. And then to the XYZ. 1 Beatrice, 2 of the Zeus because Diablosis is the dumb card. And then Link Kribo, IP, Dynamon. This card is so insane. He's just big too, he's 2200. And that comes up a lot where he's just like the last piece to OTK with. Phoenix, Unicorn, Access Code. I've been a big advocate for Borosaur in the past, but right now all the trap decks, they can run a bunch of floodgates, and so in a pinch you can just make this and then banish itself and out skill drain or whatever of the floodgates, and then Apo, she's just insane. She keeps getting better and better every format. So yeah, Apo's crazy. So there you go.
All right. Any shout outs, anything like that?
Shout out to my team. Shout out to my friend Batalio. He came up with the Kurikara idea, kind of put that to me. Shout out to Corey. Shout out to my friend Austin. Shout out to Bryce. Shout out to Brent. All the Drytron players in Houston. Okay, we stick pretty close to this. Shout out to my friend Brenner and just all the boys in Houston. Tamez, you know, all the boys.
All right, bro. Congrats on your tops.
Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Don't forget that I have a Facebook group called YuGiOh Elite Savij. If you guys want to join us, all you got to do is just click the link down in the description. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to join our Elite Savij family. And I'll see you guys on the next video.